I've been watching the Christian rap space lately, and something's been bothering me. We say it's for God, but a lot of it looks just like the world. Same energy, same ego, just sprinkled with a little Jesus name. And I'm not here to throw shots. I'm here to ask a real question. If what we're building looks like the thing God pulled us out of, who are we really glorifying? See, I'd rather listen to DMX pray through his pain than a Christian rapper flex through his pride. I'm not against faith-based music. I make faith-based music myself. But there's a difference between using your gift to lift God up and using God's name to lift yourself up. When Jesus reached people, he didn't copy the culture. He transformed it. He sat with sinners, not to blend in, but to pull them out. Now we got Christian clubs that look like nightclubs, just without the alcohol. We've got rappers dissing secular artists, but not one of them has called those same brothers up to pray. Matthew 9:10-13 says, healthy people don't need a doctor, sick people do. I want mercy, not sacrifice. I came not to call those who think they are righteous, but those who know they are sinners. That verse right there, that's everything. Jesus wasn't hosting clean parties for clean people. He was walking into messy rooms because that's where grace does surgery. When he said, I want mercy, not sacrifice, he was saying, stop trying to impress me with appearances. Show compassion. That's holiness. When he said, I didn't come for those who think they're righteous, he was warning us about spiritual ego. You can have perfect doctrine and still miss God completely. When I was younger, I rapped at a church, and people went crazy. But truthfully, I wasn't living that life yet. It was easy to say Jesus on a beat, but I didn't have the conviction behind the bars. Now I see that a lot. Talented people, no transformation. I've worked with artists from the street. They rap about pain, drugs, and struggle, but when you sit with them, you hear a hunger for redemption. I've heard more honesty in a broken verse than in a polished Christian performance. Even my job, I work for a vape company. It's legal, it's honest work, it keeps me from the streets, and it provides for my family. But some people still look at me like I'm demonic, just because it doesn't fit their definition of holy. That's how religion crushes people. It judges what's visible and ignores the heart. I don't hide my past from the old album covers, the mistakes, the flesh, because that's what grace redeemed. If I only show you the clean version, you'll never believe God can handle your dirt. People need to see your flesh so they can understand your spirit. That's how you reach the lost, not by pretending you were never lost yourself. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. That means God doesn't need you to hide your weakness. He needs you to hand it over. Authenticity is the stage where grace performs best. So before we plan another faith event, ask yourself, are we inviting God in or just trying to make faith look trendy? Because if people leave inspired but not transformed, all we did was just throw another party. Jesus didn't die so we could have a cleaner version of the world. He died so we could become new creations. That's what I want my music, my job, and my life to reflect. If you're out there trying to live right but feel judged, God sees your heart. And if you're making Christian music, remember this. Your testimony will reach further than your talent ever could. If this message spoke to you, share it. Let's stop calling people out and start calling people in. Because the real flex isn't fame, it's freedom. Peace.